Okay, so we're at the tail of the ski.
So the tail has its own individual pouch,
Okay.
which is reinforced.
Oh, great. So when you put it on the ground or something like that, it's
So
going to
you're
protect
dragging
it.
on the ground,
Absolutely.
which is where you'll have a fail point otherwise.
Okay.
So it's a very tough material, and the last thing you do is just simply
Zip it up.
zip it up, and voila.
Now, when you have both of your skis dressed,
So now
what do you do with them?
You would put them together just like you would without the sock on. The brakes still hold the skis together. And in fact, we have a built-in strap, much like you would buy separately.
Okay.
But now the skis are held together by the strap, and they're protected from, again, any of the harsh edges and other things that the skis typically would encounter when you're not skiing. So, great solution.
Now, tell me a little bit about what your plans are for the company. Now, I know you've talked about some custom graphics, and you've talked to some ski companies, and what's the future look like for Skisoxx?
Well, as you say, Skisoxx is a great branding opportunity. So virtually any brand who wants some visibility in the demographic and the market of the skiing industry can put their name on it. I can custom design not only the logo, but also the color of the ski, the styling, to make it conform with a particular company's brand. The real target for Skisoxx, frankly, is with the ski manufacturers. I think it's a great opportunity for ski manufacturers to present their product at the buying moment and message to their customers. We put a lot of time and energy crafting our skis. You're making a huge investment. Put them in a sock.
And for those of us that tune our own skis, we're pretty fanatical about keeping the bottoms in good shape. This is awesome.
Absolutely. So a lot of the tuners I have spoken to, they will tell me the stories of the energy, the time, money they put into tuning a ski.
Right.
And they watch the customer walk away and throw their skis in the back of a car,
Right.
and crash and bang, and all that work is taken away. So they love the idea. Frankly, there are some tuners that want to, when they finish tuning the skis, they want to give it back in the sock.
Right.
As part of the price of
Right, right.
So particularly, we're here at Tinny Mountain for the World Pro Ski Tour, and in particular for ski racers who obsess about their edges and their bottoms.
Right.
There's a difference between a podium can be 0.02 with whether you're on the podium or not, and even small blemishes to your edges or to the bottoms of your skis can make the difference.
And you're an ex-ski racer, so you know a lot about this stuff.
I'm an ex-ski racer.
Yeah.
I used to spend a lot of time prepping and tuning my skis, and I obsessed about the condition of the ski bottoms. So, yeah.
Well, and before I came to Tenny, I was in Sugarbush, Vermont at Mountain Ski Service. They have a Wintersteiger machine that cost $250,000. If you get your skis tuned on that machine, they are like manufacturer finish. And you definitely, if you're getting it done by that machine, this is a great thing to put your skis in and walk out of the store.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
I think typically a tune out on one of these machines is like $150 to $200.
Yeah.
And there are people who do that sometimes every week, sometimes every other week, but still it's a huge investment that you're making in keeping the skis pristine. It makes it's just very logical to put it in a sock.
Tell us, how do we get in touch with Skisoxx?
So I have a website, www.skisoxx.com. That's SOXX.com. I'm also on Instagram, which is Skisoxx_. And you can find me in either one of those places. You can contact me either through the website or through Instagram, and happy to talk about Skisoxx.
I appreciate you spending some time with us, and I'd like you to do one thing. You never do this with the camera, but turn around. I want to show the back of your shirt. And put a sock on it.
Put a sock on. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Ted.